Who is this guy? Today's gospel is Luke 9, verses 7 through 9. Herod the Tetrarch heard about all that was happening, and he was greatly perplexed, because some were saying, John has been raised from the dead. Others were saying, Elijah has appeared. Still others, one of the ancient prophets has arisen. But Herod said, John I beheaded. Who then is this about whom I hear such things? And he kept trying to see him. Herod is curious about who Jesus is. You can imagine he'd be asking himself, who is this guy? Herod has a tremendous realism. He is curious about Jesus and wants to find out who the famous preacher is who is causing such a stir. When his advisors start to talk about Elijah and the other prophets, he knows this is a terrible explanation. He wants to figure it out. He wants to find the truth. Later in the gospel, when Jesus is about to suffer his passion, he'll enter into trial before Pilate. And Pilate asks, what is truth? Here we see something common between Herod and Pilate. They're both curious. They both want to find out what is really going on. But they also both share the characteristic that they're willing to sacrifice the truth. They're willing to sacrifice what is right so that they can maintain their own hold on power. Herod keeps trying to see Jesus. We should all look for Jesus, but we should not reduce him to an attraction or a distraction. Herod sees Jesus as an attraction, maybe like an interesting TV show, or he sees him as a distraction, like maybe when we're wasting time on our phones. Is that what Jesus is for us? Do we treat him as something interesting just to pass the time? Or are we ready to place him in the center of our lives, somebody who is going to change our entire way of looking at the world? Today is an opportunity to readjust the way we look at Jesus. We try to build a personal relationship with him. We do this through daily time dedicated to personal prayer. Take 5 minutes today to place Jesus really in the center of your life. Don't get distracted like Herod. Jesus, spending prayer time with Jesus, it's not like flipping through messages on your phone. It's really placing him in the center of your heart, in the center of your life. Love him like the Blessed Mother and the disciples did. Each time we enter into prayer, we can remember how Mary, how John the evangelist, how Matthew would have prayed. We can imitate that and place him in the center of our lives. Have a great day. God bless.